She knew that this man, Jack, was not only her daughter Jenny's secret crush, but also one of the people responsible for her daughter's death. She found Jack and confronted him about what had happened. When questioned, Jack didn't outright deny it. Instead, he kept pushing the blame onto others, claiming that he was forced into it by thugs. The woman pressed him further, asking who else was involved. At that moment, Jack nervously pulled out his phone. He deliberately showed her the screen, displaying a picture of him and Jenny together. Seeing this tactic work, he quickly explained that he had just been out with Jenny that day to get some fresh air, never expecting things to escalate like they did. He claimed to still feel regret about it. Those words seemed to strike a chord with the woman, and for a moment, her softened heart allowed her to let him go. Little did she know, that was the fatal mistake she would make. Afterward, she went to find the last killer to settle the score. Jenny's phone had the address stored for this man. Following the address, she arrived at the place where her daughter had suffered her fate. When she found the house empty, she quietly pushed the door open and stepped inside. Sure enough, the scenes from the video on Jenny's phone matched the setting in front of her. Looking at the painful sight before her, she could almost hear her daughter's violin playing again in her ears, as though Jenny were accusing her of the injustice she had suffered. Just then, she heard a man cursing as he approached outside. The bastard was finally back. From his casual demeanor, she could tell he wasn't ashamed of Jenny's death in the slightest. Once inside, he immersed himself in a video game, completely unaware of the woman quietly sneaking up behind him, ready to make her move. But just as she was about to strike, Leo suddenly noticed her and barely dodged the fatal blow. Fortunately, the woman managed to grab the knife again in time, but ultimately her strength wasn't enough to overpower Leo. He knocked her to the ground, and she didn't expect him to be so violent. Leo grabbed a baseball bat and began beating her relentlessly. The woman was forced back into the corner of the kitchen, eventually collapsing to the floor. Leo then lifted her up and slapped her several times, not noticing that she had secretly grabbed a kitchen knife. With one quick strike, Leo no longer had his arrogant demeanor. He clutched his throat, stumbled backward, and fell to the ground, lifeless. The woman, in a panic, quickly deleted all of Jenny's compromising videos. She had finally avenged her daughter. But there was still one more thing left to do. She rushed to Jenny's school, taking each step toward the rooftop. She dialed the police. The conversation on the other end of the line stunned her, and fury erupted in her chest. She couldn't believe that the seemingly gentle Jack had turned out to be a vile monster. From the very beginning, Jack had deliberately deceived her daughter, pretending to be kind to gain Jenny's trust.